Thanks for joining me today, Patty. Patty Marler is here from HSLDA, the Homeschool Legal Defense Association, and she's talking to us in our Builders Club about planning for a high-quality home education. The things that you're covering in this session have to do with kind of pulling together our purpose, the uniqueness of our home and our goals, and laying out what that looks like in terms of subjects and schedules. Patty, do you have a minute and telling me a little bit about what you give us an overview about what we're covering in this session?
Sure. Yeah. Planning is really, it really is an exciting part of home education. I loved the planning days that I did because, it really provides a sense of optimism for what we're doing. It gives us a continual reference point to be able to keep checking back in to see what we're doing. It allows us, the little check marks that I used to do on my homeschool plan really empowered me on days when I thought, man, I have not done anything this year. And then to go back and look at all those things and to have a structure to follow that was unique for my child, that met their needs as an individual and met our needs as a family and helped fulfill the goals and vision we have. Man, planning is great.
I love to hear your excitement about this and your optimism. I know that sometimes it can feel really overwhelming, and I appreciate the thoughts that you're bringing to this and the enthusiasm that you're bringing to it, but some really practical points that you're going to share with us in our Builders Club. Patty, and I also want to just mention really quickly about HSLDA and what you do. I do some consulting services with HSLDA, and HSLDA does so much amazing work, and our Builders Club have the opportunity to get a discount on their HSLDA membership. So tell me really quickly a little bit about HSLDA and what you offer to the homeschool community here in Canada.
Sure. First and foremost, HSLDA is an association that protects your homeschool. That's the foundation of what we do. We offer preventative legal information for your homeschool. We have lawyers available should your homeschool ever be attacked in any way. And people say, does that really happen? And it's like, our lawyers are busy every day, unfortunately, with this. But we, a part of what our lawyers believe is that when we help you to build a strong home school, then that's some of the best protection that you can have. So we have huge supportive services. Like you said, Corey, you help us with curriculum consultations. I do consultations with people. We have an exceptional needs consultant, a digital homeschool library with nearly 3,000 handpicked books. We provide insurance. We have a homeschool planner. We do high school specific information, getting started, helping you get started from beginning to, moving on. I mean, that's huge. So we provide a lot of those supports. And then finally, our advocacy. We advocate across the country for homeschooling. So that's kind of it in a 2-second nutshell.
Yeah. And I think a lot of times it's what you don't know is that, like how you would say, the husband came home and said, what did you do all day? But it's clean and it's tidy-ish. Whereas if we didn't, so many messes that we would have. So HSLDA does so much to make homeschooling smooth. And I often hear people say, why would you need them? I can homeschool this, and there's nothing illegal about that. But it is because of those proactive advocacy efforts that HSLDA has participated with other groups in making sure that we have these freedoms as parents.
Yeah. One of the saddest things I find is when people call us and they've left it way too long, and it's been weeks, and there's a mess, and there's this involved and that involved and this involved, and it's a mess. And I talked to our lawyer, and one of them says, I could have dealt with this in the beginning with one phone call. And that makes me really sad for the families, because I don't want anyone to have to go through that.
Yeah. Well, thank you for what you do. Thank you for all of the advocacy that you personally do and that HSLDA does. Thank you for the tips and the workshop that you're going through with our Builders Club. I really appreciate the time today, Patty.
Thanks for having me. And I'm looking forward to coming back. I hope you invite me back.
For sure.
Okay.
For sure. Take
Thanks,
care, man.
Corey. Okay.
All right.
Bye-bye.